Hello and welcome to the Data Structures course. Today, we are going to look at Unit 5, Sorting and Searching. Today's topic is insertion sort. Let us see the working of insertion sort now. So in sorting, we will be having number of elements. Either they are arranged in ascending order or they will be arranged in descending order in the output of any sorting algorithm. So let us see the example and algorithm of insertion sort now. So how insertion sort works? Insertion sort is an in-place algorithm. What do you mean by in-place algorithm? You are given an array. So the number of elements will be given as input in that array, and the array will be of fixed size. So we will apply the procedure of sorting on the same array, and elements will be sorted after the sorting procedure is applied at the same place of the array locations. Okay, so that's why it is called as in-place sorting algorithm. Now, it is inspired from the way in which we sort playing cards. So for example, if we are having number of cards, and currently if we have picked second card, then we will compare second card with the previous one, and if the previous card is bigger than the current card, then we will swap them. So what are the steps involved in it? We will iterate through the array from first element to the last element of the array. We will compare the current element or key to the one that came before it. If the data at the current index is less than the data at the previous index, we will compare it to the element before it. Okay, so this procedure will be continued till the end. So we will shift bigger elements to the next index to make space for swapped elements, and then we will iterate the same steps again to sort the complete array. So this is how insertion sort will be proceeded. Let us see example of insertion sort now. We are given the number of elements 42, 23, 74, 11, 65 and 58. Let's assume that the first element is in sorted list. Although the list is same, but we will divide this list in two logical parts, a sorted part and one unsorted part. Okay, so this will be our unsorted part. Let's assume that this is index I, which is pointing to the first element of the array, and this is index j, from which we will pick one by one element and will compare to the previous elements. So here my j will start with 1, 2 and so on up to nth element, right? So here my j is 1 and it is going from 1 to nth element, right? So now what is the procedure? We will take this unsorted element and this will be the key to be compared. So currently our key is 23 and this 23 will be compared with the previous element. So here, because my key is smaller than the element at first index, what we will do is we will shift this 42 at the right side. Okay, so this 42 will be shifted at right, and at this empty place we will insert our key, which is 23. So now key will be inserted at its proper position. Okay, so now in second iteration we have our sorted elements in this side, and remaining elements which are unsorted elements will be on right side. Okay, so this is how we will proceed in the example. So let us see this procedure one by one. So first of all, we will take this jth element as key, and in key we will copy this element. Okay, now we will compare this 23 with 42. As 42 is greater, 42 will be shifted at right, so 42 will be shifted over here. Okay, and because this element has And because now we have shifted this 42, we can place this key at this place. So we will put 23 at the first index. Okay, so in next iteration, it will look something like this. Okay, so now we have shifted key at its proper position in first pass. So now 23 has its fixed place. 42 has its fixed place. Now let us pick the next element, which is 74. So now this 74 is the current key to be compared. Now this 74 will be compared with previous elements. So first it will be compared with 42. Okay, and 42 is already smaller, so there is no any problem. Now here I will be decremented by 1, and now I will be pointing over here at 23, right? So now this j will be compared with 23. So 74 is compared with 23, and because 23 is already smaller than 74, that means all three elements are already in proper position. So we have fixed the positions of these three elements now. Okay, so let us see the next iteration. In next iteration, we have unsorted elements 11, 65 and 58. This will be our j and this will be our I. I will always be j minus 1 in each and every iteration. So first of all, j will be compared with ith element. So 11 will be compared with 74. And because 74 is greater than 11, we will shift this 74 at right side. So 74 will be shifted at right. Now I will be decremented by 1 and I will be pointing at element 42, right? So now we will compare element 11 with 42, and because 42 is also greater than 11, 42 will also be shifted at right. So 42 will be shifted at right side. Again, I will be decremented by 1. Now I is pointing to 23, and because 23 is also greater than 11, 23 will also be shifted at right. Okay, so 23 will be shifted over here. Now because we have empty space over here, this is the proper position to insert 11. So finally our key element, which is 11, will be inserted to its proper position at the first index over here. So finally now we have fixed position of 11, 23, 42 and 74 over here. Let us see the next iteration now. Now in next iteration, the unsorted elements we are left with are 65 and 58. So this is my current key. So this is my jth index and I will always be j minus 1. So currently my I will be pointing at 74. So as 74 is greater than 65, 74 will be shifted at right. Okay, now again we will decrement I by 1. So I will be pointing over here. Okay, so I is pointing at 42, but 42 is already smaller than 65. That means here we would stop. We will increment I, and this is the proper position to insert the key. So insert key 65 over here, and these three are already in its proper position, as we have already seen that when I is decremented and pointing at 42, all the elements before it will be already sorted. So no need to compare rest of the elements with the key now. That's why we will get the proper position to insert 65 over here, right? So we have fixed position 11, 23, 42, 65, 74. Now let us take the last iteration, and obviously in last iteration there is only one unsorted element we have with us is 58. This is my j and my I will always be j minus 1. So 58 will be compared with 74. As 74 is greater than 58, we will shift the 74 at right Okay, I will be decremented by 1. Again, 65 is greater than 58. So 65 will be shifted at right. Now I will be decremented by 1. But here we have 42, which is smaller than 58. So that means this is the proper place to insert 58. So we will increment I by 1, and at this place we will insert 58. Rest of the elements will remain as it is, which is 11, 23, 42, 58, 65, 74. And now we have our sorted array. Okay, so this is the final iteration of insertion sort. So let us now see the algorithm, how this insertion sort works. Let us see the pseudocode of insertion sort algorithm. So first of all, we will run the J loop from 1 to n elements, as 0th element is sorted by default. Okay, 0th element will be sorted by default, where the I will be pointing to. Okay, so first of all, we will pick A of j, means first element at the first index, which is technically the second element. We will pick that element and we will copy that element to key, right? Then what we'll do, we'll initialize I with j minus 1. So as we have seen in example, we always initialize I with the previous element. So it will always be what? J minus 1. So for example, we have elements 23, 11 and 15. And if this is my j, because j is starting with index 1. Okay, then in that case, my I will always be what? J minus 1, means I will always be pointing with the previous element. Okay, so I will be j minus 1. Let us see the next code. Now what we are going to do, now we are going to compare key with the A of I. Okay, so now our key is what? Our key is A of j, and A of j is 11. So here my key is 11. What is A of I? Currently A of I is what? 23. Okay, and if A of I is greater than key, means the key element is smaller, then what we will do? We will shift previous element, means 23, at right side, right? So what we are going to do in that case is, we will pick A of I and we will shift this A of I at its right position. Means what we will do? We will shift 23 from here to here. Okay, what is the next step? Then we will decrement I by 1. But in this case, we are done with the list. So I will be pointing outside the list to minus 1. So we are done with the whole list. Okay, so this procedure will be repeated until I stays greater than 0. As soon as I becomes less than 0, means in this case I becomes minus 1. So loop will be stopped, and at the last step, what we are going to do? We will insert key at I plus 1 index. Okay, so because my I is currently pointing at minus 1, now my I will be incremented by 1, and now I will come at 0th index, and at that index I will insert my key element, which is 11. So at 0th index I'm going to insert 11. 15 will be staying at its own position. So this is how my elements will be swapped.